No, I wanted to play Thresh this game because Thresh is just a lot of fun. But I guess one of the things I can talk about is, okay, so I come from Texas, right? Like everyone knows, I was born. Oh, what people don't know is like I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. My parents came from China, so I think that's considered first generation. Whatever. I lived in Katy, Texas for high school, and when I graduated high school, I went to Texas A&M in College Station, Texas, to study business / economics, which eventually was just economics. And while I was there, I started to play, like, League became like a professional thing. The very, very birth of League was when I started playing in freshman year. I feel like I went to IPL 3 in freshman year. So, like, it was whatever, like, I came back from IPL 3, and I went to, like, other places. I went to Korea, and when I came back from Korea, and at the time, I was still taking... Or no, it was right before Korea. Because when I went to Korea, I quit classes. I'm pretty sure. So it was right before I went to Korea. I was at it was right after one of the MLGs or one of the IPLs. It wasn't IPL 3. It was IPL 4 or MLG, the next MLG. Our bot line's gonna work this game, and I'm running full support runes, which is hybrid reds, MR blues, armor quints, and HP yellows. But okay, back to the story. So I just finished IPL and MLG, and there was at the time before I just quit college. So I was taking upper level econ courses, and one of the courses I took was like, I don't know, something macroeconomics, whatever. And one of the persons in my class. One of the people in my class recognized me. So one of the people I was sitting next to, he's like, "Are you Scarra?" And I'm like, yes. No, he didn't know who I was at first. Like, it was still a time where it's like, he didn't even recognize my name. But he was, I was watching something in the middle of class. I think I was watching a StarCraft tournament. It was watching a Dig player play a StarCraft tournament. And he was like right next to me. So he glanced over, he's like, "Oh, like, do you do esports?" He's like, I'm like, kind of. He's like, "Yeah, well, I watch StarCraft." And I'm like, well, I kind of play. And he's like, "Really? Would I know you?" And I was like, maybe. Like, I'm on Team Dignitas. And I played this new game, like League of Legends, which pretty much just got professional. A little bit professional. And he's like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Like, I cannot. You have got to let me sit down and, like, eat with you. Like, have you eaten lunch? Let's just go eat lunch after this." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Like, so after the class was over, we were learning something economics related. I can't remember. There's a little cafeteria right next to the economics building. So inside we just went there, got the sandwich, and I sat down. And he sat down next to me, and he's just like, I could tell something was off. I was like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, he just stopped talking. Like, he could not say another word. And then he starts, like, visibly shaking. And I was like, what is going on? Like, is it, like, it was, like, the middle of summer, too. So I was like, "Are you cold, man? Like, do you need a jacket?" He's like, no, man. It's really weird to meet you here. Like, he was so shaken that he met me. Like, a guy in a scene that he didn't even follow. That he was like, he couldn't speak. Like, he literally could not talk. He was just there shaking the whole time. For, like, literally, like, 4 or 5 minutes straight. And I was just like, what do I do? Like, in my mind, I was thinking, what do I do? So I was like, okay, well, the easiest way to, like, make this not awkward is, like, look, like if you have no, cause I asked him if he wanted to ask me anything. He's like, it's just like really like cool seeing you here, like, still, like, shaking up a bit. And I just started, like, talking about like my history, like how I got into the league and, like, what I do and, like, what I play, right? And during after I finished talking, like, during the middle of me talking, he, like, calmed down and whatnot and stopped being, like, shaken up. But it was really crazy. Like, at the time, I'd never had that kind of experience before. Like, esports is still really small. my first experience of like recognition. Because at the time I was like, I play video games, man. I don't do anything. Like everyone else in the college, like went there and just did whatever, and I just like played games. And like it was at that point that I was like, holy shit, I'm doing something that like people actually know. And people are like like meeting me was like, this guy's like, I don't know. It like made his day. I was like, holy shit! Like getting that feeling is something that for the very first time was a really surreal experience. And while it's certainly died down a couple of times, or not, it's like died down a little bit. Like ooh, like they tell me like how much I've influenced their life. I'm just like, really? Like not the scientists who've like cured cancer or any of that. It's like me. Like I don't really know that. Like it's kind of weird. Influence people like that. And I now need to concentrate on the game so I don't feed out of my ass. Got it. What? Under what situation do we get that kill? How about it? Come on, man.